Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Gökhan Kılıçkalkan and here is Exceptional.E. Excuse the scratches, occupational hazard of being a cat dad. I'm not able to defend myself from a 4-kilo furball, that's understandable, but the lure, with all its guard, cameras, couldn't defend its art. Oh, we need to talk about that. On October 19, 2025, a major robbery took place at the Louvre Museum in Paris. I want to talk about how much of this story is true and how much might not be. The thieves entered the museum's Gallery d'Apollon Gallery, I guess, around 9:30 a.m., just after it opened. This gallery houses France's royal and historic jewelry collection. They used a construction lift to reach a window from the outside, opened and cut through the glass, smashed the displayed cases and escaped. In total, 8 priceless historical jewels were stolen, including a necklace and earring set belonging to Napoleon I's wife, and a brooch and tiara that belonged to Napoleon III's wife. One of the stolen crowns, Empress Eugene de Montijo's tiara, was actually dropped during the escape and later found outside the museum. After the incident, the museum was closed to visitors and a full security investigation began. That's all the French government has officially told the media, and therefore us. But who actually believes that? The media says the whole robbery took just 4 to 7 minutes. First of all, lightning fast, 4-minute operation. Perfectly chosen Napoleonic jewels and conveniently dropped crown? That sounds more like a movie script than a real crime. Secondly, the Louvre is surrounded by some of the most advanced security cameras on earth, and yet not a single clear video has been released to the public. Thirdly, the museum could be playing a deeper financial game through its insurance policies, or maybe, just maybe, some insurance firms wanted to highlight the importance of art insurance and secretly sponsored this event. By the way, no insurance company has made a public statement yet. Representatives from several major French insurers refuse to comment. According to Reuters, the museum's collection is covered by a state guarantee. Private insurers are not responsible. That actually makes it worse, because this event has skyrocketed the global interest in art insurance. It didn't cost insurance companies a single euro. In fact, they profited from it. Yes, that sentence sounds counterintuitive, but once you understand how the financial system works, it makes perfect sense. Let me explain step by step. Insurance companies aren't the ones who suffer losses. They are institutions that make money from the risk itself. So whenever something like this happens, the entire sector raises its risk premium. That means museums, galleries, and collectors now have to pay higher fees to get the same coverage. Immediately after the heist between October 19 and 2025, big art insurance announced new risk multipliers. Across Europe, premiums for high-value jewelry and heritage objects rose by 18 to 25%, and this increase didn't just apply to the Louvre, it spread across the entire industry. So, while the Louvre lost, insurance companies gained, because higher perceived risk means more policy sales. The museum's state collections weren't even covered by private insurance. So insurers didn't pay a single cent, yet the event created a worldwide museum security crisis narrative, which translated into new insurance contracts, more revenue. Essentially, they enjoyed a profit without payout. That's why the true winners of this story are the insurers. Even when nothing actually happens, if people think something could, they buy insurance. The Louvre Heist triggered exactly that effect. London's Victoria and Albert Museum, Berlin's Bode Museum, and Madrid's Prada Museum all renewed or upgraded their policies. Private collectors, especially jewelry owners, bought extra coverage, sometimes doubling their premiums. During this panic period, insurance firms recorded a surge in new contracts. According to Reuters, the number of new art insurance policies signed in Europe by the end of October 2025 was up 34% year over year. And that opened the door to new ways of making money. New security requirements. Insurers now demand more cameras, sensors, and inspections in museums. Each inspection means an additional service fee. Risk consulting. Insurance companies have started selling risk assessment consulting, not just policies, but full paid security reports. Permanent premium inflation. Even if the Louvre story fades away, the high risk zone perception lasts 1 to 2 years, meaning prices stay high. In the end, the losers are the citizens, the winners, the insurers. After all, the true owners of the historical artifacts are not the museums, they're the people of that nation. My sincere condolences for this loss of heritage. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next episode. Stay decent, stay honorable, and as always, stay exceptional.